Okay, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying the weekend and watching some football here. I'm just waiting for my game to come on. So I got a little time before that, so I thought I'd do a little quick video. But I won't post this until a little bit later on the day because for personal reason. I don't want to post it for too early. So anyway, let's take a look at the S&P 500. Today is October 5th, 2014. You see if we just kind of take a look at the little bit of a trend line here, and we can see that it's actually sort of depending which trend line that you're drawing, you could say that we found some support, off of these little pivot, and we basically got a little bounce after a flush on Thursday, right? And the thing is, we were looking for a little bit bounce on the 194 on the SPY, but apparently the market decided to go and flush out some of the long and trap some of the short before it take it back up. So right now, we're still pretty much looking at this particular trend on this downtrend here. So until it breaks some of these pivot level and get back above this somewhere around this 1988 level, we could still be looking at possibility of breaking down, this support here somewhere close to the 1900. So until it get back above here and take out the previous, the current all-time high, then my view is still remain based on the Dow Jones Industrial that this particular day, the September 19, this high, that new all-time high that the Dow put in is essentially the turning point that going from a long uptrend started back in March 2009, start making this transition into a downtrend. So although, even though we are talking about, coming down on a downtrend, but there's still, possibility of a stock that's going up. So it's not all lost. It's just that most of the stock will follow the trend of the market. It doesn't mean that, there's no, stock that go against the market, and we'll take a look at a couple of those. So essentially right now for the Dow, we essentially have to look at the possibility of getting back up this particular level, somewhere around the 17,200. Then if we take out this all-time high, then then my view will be reassessed and take this out and look for a new high. So if market prove me to be wrong, I will be the first one to admit that I'm wrong in calling this particular turn of the the turning point. So until then, we just keep an eye on it. So this is the support level that we want to keep an eye if it decide to break down further after this low bounce. So that's basically the market. Now let's take a look at one of the stocks that have been performing quite well, which is Facebook. Okay, and Facebook, we were talking about a while back, we were talking about that as long as Facebook hold up, between this, this earning gap here, then we're looking for Facebook to make a higher high and possibly, making a new high. So right now, it's still maintained that stand. It haven't broken down and come back down to this level yet. Okay, so you also could see that it's also holding up this gap, this opening gap here. I mean, this opening, post-earning report price level. So if you see this, this particular level here, it's kind of been holding that. It came down and it bounces up. So right now we're still looking at Facebook to possibly continue to move up along this trend line and maybe, come up and tag this $80 level. But you can see that this, these are the pivot point here on this candle on this Wednesday, last Wednesday. This is the price level that need to get back above and then possibly, make it move, maybe break this trend line here, and then get up to, higher level. Okay, so that's Facebook, and it has been under accumulation, so still looking pretty strong on Facebook here. And the other one that I talk about in the down market or in the certain market, the some of the stock that you want to focus on is maybe some special situation. So the other one that I'm looking at is possibly SodaStream. Because if you look at SodaStream, it seems like somebody been accumulating, and maybe there is some special situation. Somebody might want to take this out or something, So we don't know. But you see that it came down and essentially building up this space here, right? It kind of come down and found support here. Here's the IPO low here, the first day, and then here's the post-IPO low somewhere around that 27. And you can see that it came down here and it sort of bounced, right? So we're basically looking at that particular level here, maybe possibly playing off of these, this particular level. Right, so it's kind of forming a little bit of an inside ball coiling effect here. So if we could, take out, above this particular pivot level, then we could play this at least up to this 35 level, because you also could see, there's a long down trend line here that's coming down here. So essentially we could play at this level up to this 35, and if you miss this entry here, let's say for example it just gap up, that you don't want to chase it, then we could wait until this come up to this level at 35 and sort of play it like a double bottom type of pattern here on this breakout, and then maybe possibly play it back up to this 45 to 50 level here on this gap fill. Okay, so that's SolarStream, and then the other one, going to talk about AOL. That some activists want Yahoo to buy AOL, and you can see that here's the baseline of the breakout that we might want to keep an eye on. Okay, that's somewhere around $45. Right? Because also you look at this pattern, it seems like we're forming a sort of an inverted head and shoulder pattern, and this is like a $9 major move. And if we do a major move, it could bring it back up here to this 54 level here. So those are the couple special situation stock that you might want to keep an eye on. And if you want to still holding Facebook, then continue to hold Facebook, but I wouldn't be chasing it or initiating any new long position on Facebook. But definitely, Facebook is still holding up pretty good. And then on the S&P, just keep an eye on some of those critical level, the resistance level somewhere around that 1988. Okay, good luck with your trading this coming week.